What if I told you that the most in-demand skill of 2025 isn't what you think? It's not about becoming a PhD-level coder overnight. In fact, one of the highest-paying new roles in AI does not require you to write a single line of code. Curious? Stick around, because in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to break down the exact AI skills that companies are desperately searching for, how much they're paying, and most importantly, how you can start learning them today to future-proof your career. Let's get right into it. When we talk about the most demanding AI skill, we're not talking about just one thing. We're looking at a few key areas experiencing explosive growth and offering incredible salaries. Let's start with the one that's been all over the headlines: prompt engineering. Think of prompt engineering as the new coding, but for generative AI like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Claude. It's the art and science of talking to AI to get exactly what you want. You're not building the AI, you're directing it. Why is this so in demand? Because every company, from marketing agencies to law firms, is trying to integrate these tools. But they need people who can make the AI perform complex, valuable tasks reliably. It's like having a superpowered intern, but you need to be an expert manager to get the most out of them. That's the prompt engineer. We're seeing salaries for these roles pushing well over $100,000, sometimes for non-technical positions. It's about creative problem solving and clear communication. The best part? The barrier to entry is lower than traditional tech roles. You can start learning right now by simply mastering the tools you're already using. We'll touch on how to do that a bit later. Next up, we have the foundational pillars: machine learning and deep learning. If prompt engineering is about driving the car, ML and deep learning are about building the engine. These are the core technical skills behind the AI models that power everything from your Netflix recommendations to self-driving cars and medical diagnoses. This is where the big picture innovation happens. Companies like Google, Meta, and NVIDIA are in a constant war for talent here, and they are willing to pay top dollar for it. We're talking about the highest salaries in the entire tech industry. If you have a background in math, statistics, or computer science, and you love building things from the ground up, this is your path. It requires a deep understanding of algorithms, neural networks, and massive datasets. While it's a steeper learning curve, the payoff is enormous. Not just financially, but in terms of the impact you can have. You're literally building the future. But what happens after these amazing models are built? Who makes sense of all the information they generate? This brings us to our third area: data science and data analytics. This field is experiencing absolutely massive growth. Think of data scientists as the translators between the complex AI models and the business leaders. They take the raw output from an ML model and turn it into actionable insights that can drive multi-million-dollar decisions. Should we enter this new market? Which customers are most likely to leave? How can we optimize our supply chain? Data answers these questions. The demand here is huge because every company is now a data company, whether they realize it or not. They are collecting more data than ever before, but it's useless without professionals who can interpret it. If you're analytical, love spotting patterns, and enjoy storytelling with data, this is an incredible career path. You don't necessarily need to build the most complex models, but you need to be an expert at using them to solve real-world business problems. Now, let's talk about a skill that's becoming non-negotiable: AI ethics and governance. As AI gets more powerful and integrated into our daily lives, affecting everything from loan applications to job hiring, the potential for harm grows too. How do we prevent AI models from being biased? How do we protect user privacy? Who is responsible when an AI makes a mistake? These are not just philosophical questions anymore. They are urgent business and legal challenges. Companies are desperate for experts who can navigate these murky waters. This is the must-have soft skill of the AI era, but it's really a hybrid skill. It requires an understanding of the technology, but also knowledge of law, policy, and ethics. If you're passionate about making technology fair, safe, and accountable, this is a rapidly emerging and vital field. An AI ethicist ensures that the technology we build actually serves humanity in a positive way. The demand for these roles is skyrocketing as regulations tighten and public scrutiny increases. Finally, let's talk about the plumbing. It might not sound glamorous, but it's one of the most critical and challenging areas in AI right now. MLOps and LLMOps. Ops is short for operations. So, you've got this amazing, powerful large language model like GPT-4. Now what? How do you actually deploy it so that millions of users can access it without it crashing? How do you monitor its performance, update it with new data, and keep it running efficiently and cost-effectively? That is the job of an MLOps or LLMOps engineer. It's a complex discipline that combines software engineering, data science, and IT operations. Think of it this way. Building a prototype AI model is one thing, but running it at scale in a real-world business environment is a completely different beast. There is a massive shortage of people with these skills, which means if you can master MLOps, you will be incredibly valuable. You are the one who makes sure the magic of AI actually works in the real world, reliably and consistently. So we've covered 5 key areas: prompt engineering for directing AI, machine learning for building it, data science for interpreting it, AI ethics for guiding it, and MLOps for deploying it. Now the million-dollar question, how do you start learning these skills? The good news is, there are more resources available today than ever before. For prompt engineering, start by experimenting. Use ChatGPT, Claude, and other tools daily. Treat it like a science. Keep a log of what prompts work and why. There are fantastic courses on platforms like Coursera and even dedicated communities online where people share their best techniques. For machine learning and data science, the path is more structured. Online platforms like Coursera, edX, and Kaggle offer entire specialization tracks from top universities and companies. Start with Python, the language of AI, and then move into foundational libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Scikit-learn. Kaggle is amazing because you can work on real-world datasets and compete in competitions to hone your skills. For AI ethics, look for resources from organizations like the Algorithmic Justice League or university programs that are beginning to offer courses in this area. Read books, follow thought leaders on social media, and engage in the conversation. And for MLOps, if you have a software engineering background, start learning about cloud platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure, as they have dedicated MLOps services. Look into tools like Docker, Kubernetes, and specialized platforms that help manage the machine learning lifecycle. The key is to not get overwhelmed. You don't need to learn everything at once. Pick one area that genuinely excites you and aligns with your existing skills and interests. Are you a creative communicator? Look at prompt engineering. Are you a logical problem solver with a math background? Dive into machine learning. Are you a business-minded strategist? Data science could be your calling. The most important thing is to start now. The field is moving incredibly fast, and the opportunities are only going to get bigger. Building a small portfolio of personal projects is one of the best ways to demonstrate your skills to potential employers. You could build a simple recommendation engine, create an advanced prompt library for a specific task, or analyze a public dataset to find interesting insights. This hands-on experience is often more valuable than just a certificate. The world is changing, and AI is at the forefront of that change. By focusing on one of these high-demand skills, you're not just preparing for the job market of 2025, you're positioning yourself to be a leader in it. The future belongs to those who learn, adapt, and build. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this breakdown was helpful for you. If you got any value from this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more content like this to help you navigate your career in the age of AI, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these skills are you most excited about learning? Let me know. Thanks again. and I'll see you in the next one.